Hello guys and welcome back to the news of Gothic Remake. Today a video was posted in the website called GameStar and it showcases the Valley of Mines locations and comparing them to the old one. Now if I just open up real quick this website, it says here Grafik Vergleich. Das Gothic Remake verlegt legendären Orte des Mineteils neuen Glanz. It basically means that the Gothic Remakes gives the legendary places a new shine. And you can start this video on your own. I'm going to show it to you on full screen because I have it downloaded here. And as soon as we start the video, we're going to see, first of all, Xardas' tower in all of its glory in Gothic 1, of course. Nothing special, basic structures, and then we move to the Gothic Remake. As we can see, there's a lot of spikes coming from the tower itself. There's a lava river next to it, apparently. And apparently also a very steep drop right below the tower. I don't see any significant path that you can go directly to it, probably because it's more etched into the mountain itself. A few ruined trees and a lot of snow in the background. And I think that up there is an actual shine from the barrier itself. Moving on is the next part, which is Xardas' library. Xardas' library has been refined as well. We can see all of these old bookcases and Xardas here and a little note on the table. This still brings nostalgia to me, but when we look at the new version of this place, there won't be any Xardas, unfortunately. If we pause this for a second, the bookcases seem to be larger. The place seems to give it more of a feel that it's very big. And we have some candles, we have some book stands on the side, and the glow, the outer glow of the tower itself seems like it's giving some sort of protection from the outer world. It's very, very well done, in my opinion. This looks like a round table for the paladins, but unfortunately it's not. It's just Xardas' tower. Then we have the Xardas' sunken tower, which, in my opinion, when you don't put any extra graphics on this thing, it looks kind of... you wouldn't even distinguish it from afar until you get the quest that you need to go inside of it. So it's sometimes it's a little disappointing. But in the Gothic Remake, it's a clear distinction that this used to be a tower. And there's a lot of intricacies around it. There we can also see some land that you can drop on, and in the distance we can see the bridge that connects between the fort and the other part of the Valley of Mines. Very well done as well. This is the part where you see the goblins in the northern part between the Valley Pass, where they kick you in as the hero, and I believe on the other side we don't really have anything on the west side between that. This is to the north, and there are some bandits nearby, and also this is one of the places where the mages have performed their ritual before the barrier was created. So these are a lot of goblins and a little troll in the back, and now we have this. Now, I'm not sure what these guys on the side mean. There could be ancient, maybe dark seekers like we see in the Gothic sequel, I mean Gothic 2. This is clearly the plateau where the water mage, or the fire mage, we don't know, the mage, performed his ritual. There are some goblins here. We don't see a troll yet, unfortunately. There's a goblin right here in front in a very dark spot. I see a very abundance of lightning and dark places, so I'm guessing that the night here is gonna be very, very dark. Now we have the entrance to the new camp, which is the rice fields, and of course the Right Lord that has his own shack. And here we have the updated version for the Gothic Remake. From afar we can't see much also, but there is some distinguished graphics overhaul, of course. We have the two bandits here, not bandits, thugs. You could call them thugs. They're not actually mercenaries just yet. We call them thugs. In the distance, you see some field workers. And we will also see a close-up of the same field that the workers are currently working on. The Rice Lord has his shack with his lackey that always kicks you in the dirt. And here we have the updated version that has a lot more plateaus and of course a nice dam to supplement it. And the Rice Lord has his own little overview shack, so he can see all the workers working properly, and his little lackey in the background as well. Very nicely done. This was also this was teased in one of the Gothic podcasts that Kai Rosenkranz did with Richard Police, as well as Timur. I remember. Now we have the entrance to the Orc settlement with the Temple of the Sleeper. Although we don't see the Temple of the Sleeper in this shot, we know that it was back in the background. Here they actually put a door and in a distinguished shape of the Sleeper's mask. I like it. There's also a body here on the floor and two orcs in before just the gate. I love this shot. Very dramatic, kind of scary to be honest. And now we have the Orc Cemetery, of course. The Orc Cemetery gave me chills when I first entered, but the entrance here is just surreal that, well, I don't know what to think about it. It's almost like it's nightmare feel. Now if I just look at this image right here, I believe I don't see an entry point, so I'm guessing once you pull this lever over here, if it is a lever, the mouth will open and it's gonna create an entrance on its own, which would be very cool. We have these little spikes going on, very distinguished, that they are bones from very old animal, like maybe a mammoth or something, but we never have the reference that they were mammoths. Now we have the citadel on top of the cliff. Now the citadel, or the fort, I don't know how you want to call it, I call it the citadel. This was not very distinguished and we didn't know what this was actually meant for. If you played Gothic 2 New Balance, for example, there were some orc mercenaries here who gave you a quest that you need to find Ulumulu. This was in Gothic 2 New Balance. Now in Gothic 1 I didn't find any distinguishable quests regarding this place. It could be just unfinished material. But when we look at the new place, oh my god, now this looks like a broken castle here. This used to look like something that was very important. The shades of the barrier looks very nice. The blue, the light blue and the dark blue. The path seems to be very clear that you need to get up here. And it seems like in the distance, well, I can see there might be some animals roaming around here at this place. Or I could just be seeing things wrong. I'm not sure. We have a lot of waterfalls in the background, which indicates that this place has a lot of elevation issues. And that's the end of the video. Alright, I guess that's about it. There were a lot of other screenshots that we can include in this video. For example, if we go to the Gothic official Discord, we can see that this was already posted quite a while ago. So the rice fields with the Rice Lord Observatory on the top and the dam. Then we also have the new camp, which I'm not sure if you guys seen this. So this is the, I'm guessing the actual player, the nameless, with the new camp. If you would brighten this up, you would actually see the ore mount in the middle. It's when you brighten this up, it looks much better because this is very dark. I don't think they have posted any other ones. This is from Gothic 3. And everything else is from before, so basically the showcase that they had and the demo that they represented in a Gamescom. Okay, the only one that I can show you, I think, is this one, if it even loads. Oh yeah, the old camp. But if you've followed this channel or any other channel before that, then you probably have seen this one too. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Something new, something to showcase, and just make sure you watch my other videos about the Gothic Remake, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a fun day, guys.